third-person thing going on. I can just take the little shortcut down the orange route down here. That's the one. So again, we were just riffing on different ideas, and the focus at E3 this year is building blocks. It doesn't have to be. We don't want to pre-choose what people are going to make. Are they going to make sports games? We hope so. Are we going to see basketball competitive modes? We hope so. Multiplayer deathmatch arenas? We hope so. All of those things are possible. So when I was talking about the jump, this is actually a platformer within a platformer. This dog has its own jump mechanic, which he's built using direct control. And he can set the height of the jump. If he wanted a double jump, he could wire that up. If he wanted to do some kind of crazy, I don't know, Yoshi's Island homage or something, you could build that. It really is, the sky's the limit. I'm in control of the sackbot, and I can actually grab stuff. So you can imagine, I don't know, Shadow of the Colossus style stuff. Maybe you could jump around, and it doesn't even stop there. If I manage to, I'm just going to cheat. And it's like, the stuff people are going to build with this is amazing. We actually hired some of the community. We were so impressed by what one guy was doing called Johnny in the community. We sent him a PSN message. He was a construction worker, working out that you can play this multiplayer. But the thing that blows my mind about this, and the scoring is settable by the creators as well. The terrifying thing about this level is LittleBigPlanet is still. I think our creators have a little bit of a sort of aggression to get out, because they tend to make kind of more violent levels, but LittleBigPlanet will still be very much a family game, so our levels will present a much more kind of family-friendly version, and we've overhauled the search mode so that you can filter levels to particular styles or particular hardness levels. There's a boss fight coming up as well, isn't there? Like,
that was one of the other creators there.
Anyway, so you get the picture. This is a website that we're going to be releasing along with the game. You don't even need to own a PS3 or have a PSN account to browse this website. If you sign into PSN, you get a way more features. So I'm just going to sign in up here using my sign in using the PSN ID. Hit enter. We're hacking SSL certificates. Cool. Wi-Fi fail. Sorry. Now I'm logged in, I actually get to search, I get the cool levels page. I also get like a feed of what my friends are up to, like what he's doing, what he's been playing, maybe what Francis has been publishing. And this is in the game as well, so you get a social feed of what's hot in your world of LittleBigPlanet. If I go back up to, let's have a look at Sonic 1 Special Stage, I can click that link, and by the power of the internet, it takes me to a level page for that. I can see what people are doing, and one of the coolest things, I can add it to my queue. So if I'm logged in, I can just click. I can be browsing for levels on my phone or at work or wherever, and then when you click add to my queue, they turn up on your PS3 the next time you boot the game. So it's a really great way of finding content. If I go back to research, I've been looking at, so I'll just click on it. As I say, this is very much a work in progress kind of look, but the content, the style of the content is good. So I can bring up photos of people playing the level. And it's just a great way of advertising your content. You can tweet these URLs, they're very short, lbp.me/ and then 5 or 6 characters. You can even put them into QR codes, if any of you are familiar with QR codes, little 2D barcodes. If you have a PlayStation Eye, the game is constantly looking out for QR codes. You hold one up to it, and it will switch straight to that level or that user. So you could actually print business cards with a QR code on, of like your PSN name, lbp.me/blah. People can use it on their phone, and then when they bring it up to the game, it just goes straight into that level. So no UI required, and it's just a really nice way to bring the real world into LittleBigPlanet. So that was a kind of very rough demo of the direction we're going with that, and I wish I could have shown it to you in game because due to technical issues, I can't actually show you it, but you can imagine how that integrates on the PS3 side. So I think at that point we can switch back to the game and open up to questions, basically. All of the players. I think that's the key. There's some crazy intro scene. This is, again, I didn't know RTSs were possible until I saw this level. This is again work in progress. So you're driving this little unit and this base, and you can move a cursor around. So he's actually wired up a holographic cursor, which you can then click on the back of your unit to create tanks. And then you can multiple select them. There's not a line of programming involved in any of this. And you can click and they have pathfinding, and they go over and you can sort of ask them to attack the enemy. The AI is all created inside Puppet. Again, this is actually done by a French web designer who'd never worked with games before. And he was able to create a full RTS. And he's in the middle of balancing it so that we can get it into the story mode. And yeah, you get like little pop-ups, and this is all built with stickers. My favourite thing about it, he put this border in using holographic material, so if you switch to create mode, because the camera's at a slight angle, the way he's actually built it, that's the edge of the screen. And he's just kind of created this glowing border, and it kind of tracks around, and you can see all the circuit boards where he's wired up the electronics. Now, these green circuit boards are actually an amazing feature for the community because they actually come out of what's known as a chip. So if you focus on a chip, you can hide and show the whole what's inside, and that actually makes things less threatening because you can create some crazy logic. This is my Sackbot AI.